Hi, my name is Jillian Griffin. My major is creative media production with a focus in narrative media, and my minor is sociology. Something unique about me is that I'm an identical twin. Something I enjoy about being a twin is the fact that we're best friends, and I know that sounds cheesy, but we love to be together all the time, and it's like being born with your best friend. So like imagine your best friend and like you never get tired of them because you just always want to be with them, and it's kind of special. Something that makes it hard about being a twin would definitely be the fact that it's kind of hard to make friends. Not that we don't want to make friends, it's just we're always together, and and that's something else. Like, it's hard to be independent because everyone always grouped us together. We were always the twins, or we were always the Griffins, we were never ourselves, so that's something that was always hard. But along with that, making friends is never easy because you never really have to, because you always have your person beside you. Me and my twin are extremely close. We do everything together. We are rarely apart. We spent a weekend apart recently, and we texted each other the whole time, and we're like, oh my god, I miss you. And we're extremely close. Like, we always wanted to be together. We are willingly always together. Me and Jill want to move to California after college, specifically Los Angeles. We both love film, but luckily enough, she really loves screenwriting, and I really love the filming aspect of it. So at some point, we want to create a film production company, but right now, we just really want to learn all the ins and outs of film. It's awesome knowing you're always going to have someone with you in life, because it's hard to be alone, and sometimes you do feel lonely even though you're with your person, but it's special. Like, we never had to go into school by ourselves. That first day, we never had to do it alone, and it's just knowing you're never alone, knowing that person always loves you and it's always down for you, always has your back, no matter what. The reason we are both at A-State is for different reasons. I always kind of knew I was going to go to Arkansas State. It was just my plan. I wanted to be close to home. At the time, I had someone I wanted to be close to. I wasn't really open-minded about it, and Jillian was, and she looked at different universities, but at the end of the day, she chose Arkansas State to be close to me. Me and Jillian actually have 4 siblings together, so there's 6 of us. We're very close to 2 of our sisters, but even though we're really close to them and we talk to them all the time, we don't have the same relationship as we do with each other. There's a special relationship between the 2 of us. Like I said earlier, we're always together, and that's a willingness. Like, we always want to be together. We are into the same things. We like to laugh together. We're constantly laughing. If you ask anybody, we are constantly giggling. Like, we just really enjoy being together all the time. I do believe on some level that twins can read each other's mind, but I don't think I'm specifically reading her mind. I think we spend so much time together that we'll see the same thing and we'll just think the same thing. I think we think alike. And I think that's the same if you spend a lot of time with anyone. I think it's the same if you have a sibling you're really close to, if you have a friend you're really close to. If you share all of the same experiences, you're going to think about the same things. I do think on some level that twin telepathy is real, but not to the extreme extent everybody believes. I think we balance each other out really well. Specifically, or an example of that would be, I'm super positive, and while she finds that very annoying, I do think it's something that she needs, and her realness is probably something I need sometimes. So I just think in that sense we balance each other out. I think that our personalities mesh together perfectly. People think we're just alike, but we're not, and I think we fit together the way we're supposed to. The best thing about being a twin is having that person that always wants to be with you. I think it's kind of hard making friends sometimes. You never really know who your friends are, and you can have falling outs, but like, she has to be with me all the time. Like, she has to choose me. Like, that's not a choice. But I think at the end of the day, she still does. And I think there's something really special about that. The fact that we love each other so much, and we never get tired of each other, ever. I mean, we'll fight, but we don't get tired of each other. I personally believe my life is better because I'm a twin, and I'm biased. I mean, I am a twin, and I see all the benefits of being a twin. I think there are definitely more benefits to being a twin than not, so I think life is better being a twin. It's funny, I get asked a lot if I would enjoy not being a twin, and the answer for me is always no. I wouldn't enjoy not being a twin because she's my favorite person in the world, and I think, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't wish it away. I mean, yeah, there are times that it's hard, like the independence thing and having a hard time making friends, but I wouldn't trade it because she's my best friend and I love her so much. I think a lot of time people say like weird things to us. Like, they'll ask if we're twins, and I'm like, I get why you're asking. You don't want to just assume, but like it's kind of obvious. And people ask kind of rude questions. Like when you grow up as a twin, you get used to things, but like people ask like who's dumb and who's dumber, and like that's not the nicest thing to ask, and we laugh it off. I mean, it doesn't actually bother us, but we get asked some weird questions. I don't think all twins are the same. I think at the end of the day, we're still siblings, and I think we honestly have a special relationship, and that's just me. We've had twins come up to us on multiple occasions saying, I wish me and my twin were as close as y'all, and I think it's just the environment you grow up in. Like, we grew up on a highway, so we were always together. We didn't have a neighborhood of friends to go hang out with, and we just love to be together, and I don't think everyone's like that. Some people see their twin as just another sibling, but we truly have a special relationship because of it. I'm Jillian Griffin, and I'm a student of A-State.